Okay, this is a multiple choice exam, and I'm going to put the work down certainly for you. I'm going to write down what f of x is. F of x is equal to 2x, I'm sorry, 2 to the x over 1 plus x. And I know my intervals from 1 to 4. The length of the interval is 3, and I'm dividing it into 3 equal pieces. So let's take a look at that. So 2, and then 3. All right, what are they doing? Midpoints. That's 3 pieces, by the way. The midpoint here is going to be 1/2. I'm sorry, not 1/2. I made a mistake there. Let me erase this. You know, I'm going to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's talk about the midpoints. It's 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. What am I doing over here? I'm computing a midpoint approximation. Let's write this over here, M3. What's the base equal? Every single base is equal to 1. So I'll write that down. And what do I do now? Basically rectangles. I need the height. I need the height, f of 1.5 plus the height at 2.5 plus the height at 3.5. Now granted, if this were an exam without a calculator, I would say this would be an appropriate answer. What I mean by that, you're putting the f down and you're putting this over here. I realize that some schools are advocating the use of calculator on certain questions, and so are some standardized exams. So what I want to do is I want to go to the key and show you that I wrote this stuff down for you, all right? Again, the one thing I'm not doing is I'm not pulling out a calculator at this point. You know, I write down what the f of x is. I see that over there. The next thing I wrote this over here. You notice I didn't put the 1 down over there, and I'll tell you why. You know, 1 times those 3 terms is just going to be those 3 terms, by the way. And 1.5 is actually 3 halves, 2.5 is 5 halves, and 3.5 is 7 halves. What I need to do, though, is I need to use a calculator. And I can't say this enough times, I actually need to use a calculator. What calculator am I using? I'm using a product called Sage. And you should be able to do that. Now, if you do that over there, I do want to point out that Sage is quite capable of getting an exact number, and so are most calculators, by the way. But I need to approximate it, and Sage can approximate to it, you know, arbitrary precision. But what I'm looking at is, I want to look at the answers over here and see which one is the correct answer, and it looks like 5.262, and that's going to be choice A. Thank you.